Hello, my name is Giovanna Bernal. I'm a Panama attorney with more than 15 years of experience. And today we have an interesting topic. It's a topic that is not so much related to our practice. It's about exploring schools in Panama for children. And I wanted to make this video because I get many questions from family about schools. And I recently had to do this research for the personal level, so I have some idea about the schools in Panama, the methods, what is a traditional school, what is an international school, schools that are bilingual, which means they teach Spanish and English, schools that are with the English immersion, and so on. So I want to explain a little bit about the available schools we have in Panama, so please keep tuned. Understand that finding the right school for your children is very important, and that it's not about the best school. It might be the best school, but it's the best school for you. And when I say this, I mean that it's the best school for you is maybe the school that is closer to you, or the school that has just a few spaces for the children on a classroom, or maybe it's a school that has a lot of kids that speak Spanish, so your children can be immersed in the Spanish language, or maybe it's the school that teaches German or Chinese and things like that. And we do have that type of options in Panama. In Panama, we have public schools and private schools. The public schools are the schools that are sponsored by our government. They are usually free, and the kids can go to school by registering at the school, and that is like a small process, to be enrolled. These type of schools, as I said, are free, and classes are in Spanish. Then we have the traditional schools. Those are the schools, for example, the school where I studied, which is the traditional method. It is usually a school that has been in Panama for a long time, and it's a school that in many cases has a religious background, and it's a school that has a traditional teaching method. In many of these schools, the English language is not a priority. It is a language that is taught as a subject, and in some cases some of the subjects are in English as well, but it's bilingual in the sense that students will probably speak Spanish most of the time. Usually this type of bilingual schools are private, so you can expect paying a monthly fee for each children, and students will excel academically, but also will have a second language like English. And then we have multilingual schools, and those are schools where also other language is taught, such as we have Italian, French, German, Chinese, and so others, few schools that teach other type of languages. Usually the multilingual schools are more international, not so much traditional method, but more the international method. Some of those schools are sponsored by international educational partnerships, and their focus is not so much religious, not so much on the traditional method, and they focus more on the method that is for international schools. So for example, expats can bring their families, stay for a while in Panama, and they be transferred to a similar school with the same standard to another country. At those international schools, you will see that the calendar is different. In a traditional school, the calendar starts from March and finishes in December. So the holidays are during our summertime, from January to March, and at an international school, classes start in August, They will finish in June, so the children will have holidays like in the United States and countries in Europe. And then the cost of a private school might vary depending on the school, on the type of recognition the school has, and also if the school is international, it might cost more than a traditional school, and depending on their study programs, the hours each day, their extracurricular activities, and things like that. At the description, I will share with you a link of a website that shows in English the schools of Panama. You can compare schools, and you can also understand a little bit more about the method, the languages, the cost, and what is their method for education. So at the end of the day, like I mentioned, the most important thing is to choose the school that is suitable for your kids, for you, for your family, like perhaps location, languages, method, and if also the cost, your budget, and things like that. Finally, I would like to invite you to like and share this video, watch our other videos that we have in our channel. We publish one video every week. And if you're interested in contacting us for engaging our services or understand more about Panama and our services, you can always click in the link below. Thanks.